How do you do, everybody? I am Shadow Knight, and I am doing. Well, today I'm doing a starting room challenge on all the Zombies Chronicle maps. Now, I'm probably going to be splitting this into two parts because it takes a long time to get this footage, and my phone just can't hold that much. So, bear with me if. If it's just annoying, I'm sorry, but it's how I have to do it. But anyway, let's just jump right into it with Knocked. Okay, so last time I said last time I did a one box challenge and all the non-DLCs for Black Ops 2. And that video went just absolutely horribly. But today, I'm going to try to redeem myself with the starting room challenge. Now, Knocked, it's going to be hard but easy. Easy because it's kind of, the space is pretty nice, but the amount of room I have to train is pretty small. I also can't really camp. I kind of just need like speed cold or something like that. So my strategy is getting mule kick. What the heck? My stick is freaking out. Okay, my strategy is to get mule kick, and then so I can have my M1911, the Shiva, and the RK5 all at the same time, just to make things, well, just for the ammo, for the purpose of ammo. Sniped. That thunder. That thunder. Terrifying. People say Verructus scary? Well, they've never played Knocked. Actually, they've never played Origins. I mean, not Origins. If you think Verructus scary, you should play, I keep forgetting its name. God dang it. Oh, I have Swordplay. Shadows of Evil. Yeah, if you think Verructus scary, you should play Shadows of Evil. So those Margwas are terrifying. As soon as one spawns in, I just kinda... my whole brain just shuts down and says run. Like, all I can do is just run. Now, I have tried doing this before, and that's why I said I'm gonna have to split it in two parts. So, I'm probably gonna go up to... Shino? I might do one game no, it'd be 3 episodes. Okay. I might go elevated Kino, and then I might end it. Because also I need to edit that, and I need enough storage to export it, because if I delete the video before I export it, I'm going to lose all the footage that I edited, and I need the storage to export it so I can keep it, and blah blah blah. It's just an absolute... it's just a fight for enough storage. It's ridiculous. I always forget I have a knife, for some reason, in these challenges. Yeah, so apparently you can shoot these barrels. Apparently they explode. I really want to edit some of this out, but I just can't. YouTube needs to add a like stop or pause button when you record on the phone, because it is just annoying. Is there even a zombie? Oh yeah, there he is. You're a fast one, aren't you? This is where I like Candy Eye, is in Knocked, because then I can look out and see them. Seriously, they're so slow. Yep, that's how bored I am. Oh yeah, I'm also banning Quick Revive, and I'm only using Classic Galvagum. So no megas, only classics. And Quick Revive is banned because that kind of, once I get to Black Ops 1, it just gets, in a way it ruins it, because I get 3 free lives the entire game, and it just kind of ruins the spirit of it, if you know what I mean. Because instead of getting to around, like, 6 in the maps that didn't have, Quick Revive, the second I got to Ascension, I was able to get to around 16 with Quick Revive in Megas. So I decided, screw it. I also had 2 on the houses for my game of Shangri-La. Got Deadshot and Jug. I mean, not a bad combo, but the problem is I had Deadshot, so my damage was bad. Deadshot doesn't really work half the time. I used to think Deadshot was good. Apparently it's only on this map. Yeah, I ever just, like, camped right up here with Deadshot and a bootlegger? If you haven't, you should. It is satisfying. The bootlegger, in my opinion, is one of the best weapons to pair with Deadshot, because, oh my god, it's so accurate. It's just, you never miss a shot. Like, you never miss a headshot when you do that, when you just go like this. If you're sitting there going like that with Deadshot and bootlegger, every zombie's dead. And then once you run out of ammo, you just kind of go down and spin a box, or you switch to your Thunder Gun. I think my first game of Noct, or at least one of my first games of Noct, was my highest round for a long time, until I got 31 on Ascension. So 31 is my highest round ever, on any game, not counting Black Ops 4 custom matches. So, yeah, so not counting the Black Ops 4 custom games where you customize everything, like the zombies and stuff, 31 is my highest round. I died for lack of ammo, because I only use classics, because, in a way, it ruins the spirit. Basically, zombies to me used to always be hop in, screw around, stay alive as long as you can, and then just have fun while doing it. And classics makes it too easy to do that, so it kind of ruins it. It's like jumping around having fun versus just sitting in a corner and holding down the shoot button. And when you're low on ammo, you just pop your cash back. It's just not as fun. It's like sitting in the corner, you run out of ammo, well, time to just have everything, you know, go down. It's fun. To me, it's fun. I don't know, I'm complicated. I don't even understand myself sometimes. Also, fun fact about me, I absolutely hate Origins. I keep forgetting. Why is it 4,000? I keep forgetting that, because it shouldn't be 4,000. This is why I have the M1911, I mean the 1911. One of the games I actually really want is Black Ops 1. Because I want to see if it's anything like I remember it. So my favorite map was called, like, Radioactive, or something like that. And I know that because I actually searched up Black Ops 1 multiplayer maps. And I saw that, and I was like, yep, that's it. And it's that one where you can press this button to open up this big hole in the center, which leads to, I think, this, like, area down at the bottom. And then on one side of the map, it's like a bunch of cars, and then by those cars, or vehicles, I guess, it's like this big factory. And you can walk up this conveyor belt, and if you jump at the right time, you kind of go over, like, in a lava pit or incinerator or something like that. And if you mess up the timing, you're dead. And I literally know that because that's the only map I would ever play on that game. I would not play any of the map. Well, my brothers, well, me and my brothers and everybody else would not play any map other than that, because that was always our favorites. Or at least my favorite. And this is the other one where it's like a snowy facility, I think. Kind of reminds me of one of the Black Ops 3 maps. It reminds me of a map in Black Ops 3. I don't know what the map I'm thinking of is, but I'm thinking of something. Round 5. Over 10 minutes into the video. See, I'm gonna have a cap of, like, 30 minutes on this video. I'm pretty sure I said that at the beginning, but I just wanna say, I wanna make sure I said it in the video, because I can't remember. So, 30 minutes at most, and, well, hopefully 30 minutes. If I don't have time, I probably will just end it there. Because I just can't keep making long videos. The second they made it so you need 1,000 subscribers to do live streams on mobile, I got kind of angry, and I still am, because now I can't just record for as long as I want and have it automatically upload. I have to hit record, and then everything I record, it saves to my phone. When you go live, you don't record, it doesn't save everything you record, so you can record, like, a 3-hour-long video, and my phone, it wouldn't take up a single kilobyte of storage. And yet you could still upload it, but I have to record it now and take up that storage, so it limits how much I can record. Run! In plain sight. Yeah, I know, I might be able to get out of that, but I was red screen, so I'm too terrified and too much of a wimp to do it. Give me the points. That was close. Okay. Let's see if I can get something to recharge my... Always done swiftly. Yeah, no. Maybe if there was, like, if I had a party or, like, 2 other people, I could probably sit here and do this. But, definitely not in solo. Anyway, round 6. This is where I died last time, so let's see if I can do better. Also, I'm pretty sure World at War, or, what's Black Ops 1 or World at War? I don't know if it's a remaster of this map in Black Ops 1. But either way, there was, I think, an Olympia instead of a Shiva, and I would have definitely preferred that. The Olympia is really satisfying to shoot for some reason. It's only by no means one of my favorite and one of the best guns in the game, but it's one of the most satisfying or fun to shoot. Okay, yeah, so I do have a little bit of training space. Nope! Famous last words, I ever heard them. Okay, round 6. I thought I could make it through that, but apparently their hitboxes are 10 times bigger than the actual zombies. I didn't know that. If that was real life, I probably could have gone through that. So, in round 6 had Nocturne and Toad. Could be worse, but also it could be better. I also tried recording this video yesterday, but yeah, like I said, not enough storage. And I also did actually explain that in my last video, so if you want to hear the full explanation on if you just want to hear my, my time trying to record this video yesterday, just go to the video uploaded yesterday. My 1-box challenge with Black Ops 2. Or Black Ops 2 1-box, no DLC maps challenge, I don't know what I named that. The name was an absolute mess, I can say that right now. Because the Black Ops 2 and the 1-box were right next to each other, so it looked like I was trying to make a 21. And my mind kept reading it as 21 by accident sometimes, so yeah. Anyways, we're playing Verrückt. Honestly, not a bad map. It's actually one of my favorites. Like, I love this map. It has everything I like. Camping, and that's about it. Okay. As camping, you know, I feel like the perks are not bad spots. The map itself is pretty self-explanatory. It's not that complex, like Origins, and that's why I absolutely hate Origins, because... Okay, one thing I want to say right now. Maps that require you to look up a tutorial about, let's say Horizon Track, okay? Versus Revelations. Revelations, you turn on one of the power things. Like, you go around, you walk around the map, you eventually run into one of those. You flip the switch, you see it. Okay? You do the whole thing, which opens up the teleporter, okay? You hear me? And then you go through it, and then you are just walking around the knocked area. You said open the door to see what's at the top floor. And you see these, and you see the 4 bars. And you said one of them is green, and you're like, so, and what would you think? Because me, I was like, oh, there are 4 of these around the map, I gotta power each of them. And that's, you know, it's not hard to figure it out. You just gotta put the 2 pieces together. Then that's like Drazendrak. I could say, okay, the dragons, those are self-explanatory. Because they are literally right where the Wrath of the Ancients spawns in. Okay? Like, you see your first stone dragon, maybe, because it's probably, I don't know, if you ever do actually are that observant and find it, maybe. But then if you go downstairs, you're like, oh, hey, look, there are dragons here. Maybe I gotta do something with them. And then maybe if you, after, like, maybe, like, 3 hours, you figure out how to do it. You know, if it's your first time. I'm saying this as if it's your first time playing these maps, okay? And then, what you get that, and it's, okay, it's fine. But then, all of a sudden, you gotta... But then, here comes the most, annoying part. The bows. How is anybody supposed to know how to craft these bows without actually searching up a tutorial? Or being a wuss and, doing, help with Drazendrak Easter egg and looking for group posts? And the answer is, you're not supposed to. That's the thing. It's just, you can't figure those things out on your own. Unless you want to be playing the whole map for like 3 years. You're not going to figure them out. Like the wolf bow where you need to shoot that flag. Who would think of doing that? What if it's your first time, or like first few runs, like let's say you played the map 20 times that day, you still wouldn't know how to do any of the steps for any of the bows, even if you were looking for them or trying to figure it out the whole time. You might find like one by accident, and that'd be it. You wouldn't know to do anything, and the other thing is that, you know when you can pick something up, or like, you know, yeah, it says hold X to spin the box or open this barrier. It doesn't show up all the time for certain things, like the wolf paintings. It doesn't show up, so how would you know to interact with them if it doesn't say that you can interact with them? It's just frustrating that half the maps in all these games require you to search for a tutorial. And I don't want to have to bring up a Mr. Raffle-Waffles tutorial just to figure out how to craft a bow. Just so I can get past round 20. In my tier list, I would still put the map in S, because even without the bows, the layout of it and the whole map itself is kind of fun. Except for the Panzers, which I probably would... No, I'm going to bring it to an A instead, because the Panzers. And that's why I like in Origins, it just feels, everything that map feels unnecessary. The size of it feels unnecessary. The robot doesn't hardly ever work for some reason, and I'm not the only one to say that. I've heard a lot of people say that the robot doesn't work. And I'm not talking about the old one. I only talk about the remasters, because I have never played any of the old maps for any of the games. Except for 5, I think I played that like once, and then I never came back to it because I hated the map because of how difficult it was, because I was like 7 or something. But yeah, I just everything in the map, even the Panzers feel unnecessary. Like, why would you need the Panzers? The robot, like I said, doesn't work half the time. The mud, people say, oh, there's not that much, or just go around it. How do I go around the mud when it's literally covering half the map? Is half the map not that much to people? Like, seriously. And then, in the first part of the map, like, the zombies jump into the trenches. They don't, you know, there's not, like, barriers on the sides of them. They jump into it. So they jump behind you, in front of you, around you. Every single area you could think of, they come from. And trenches are thin, so you can't go around, or you can't train. You just gotta hope that you can kill them before they kill you. I'm gonna notice I'm running out of ammo on my RK5. And let's say, what is it? Oh yeah, the boxing's power. Did Treyarch smoke when they made that rule? Like, seriously, I don't know what you are on if you require the box to need power. Like, I get the perks needing power, because that's been in the game since, well, Black Ops 1. But the box needing power, that just doesn't make sense. And it feels really unnecessary. You might be seeing a theme here with with my haste for certain maps. Nope. Okay, but yeah, just and then the generator zombies. Don't even get me started on those. So not only do you have your normal zombies running after you, you know, attacking you, you have these extra guys that spawn around with the whole generator. You have these zombies spawning around the barrier, okay? Literally around it. So not only do you have the normal zombies running at you from like some staircase or from around the generator, you have these guys spawning to your left and to your right, and also to your back. So you have a horde in front of you, and then some random other zombies behind you and on every side of you. And then just, I don't know, I've not bothered to get that far into the map. I've not bothered to get any further in the map. Like, I have not found a single staff beast because it's like I've been throughout the whole map before, and I've not found a single one. I've actually tried to look. I know that there are these boxes that you have to feed souls to, but I don't really know what they do, because it just kind of disappeared. And they require like 500 souls, or at least that's what it felt like. I mean, it took 3 full rounds to get it, and I killed every zombie inside that area. Already I'm doing better than my last Fruct run. I say, that's going to be some famous last words there. Don't die. Ammo's becoming an issue. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, round 6 on Fruct. And some people who might be watching this might be screaming at their screens. I mean, might be screaming at me through their phone or computer or whatever you watch this on, maybe Xbox or console, I don't know. Might be screaming at me for being like, what? How could you hate Origins? But, like I said, just take my word for everything I just said for the past 10 minutes. Okay, I have time. I guess I'm going to split it up into the games, maybe. I might do 3 maps at a time, because, I only have, like, 10 minutes. Don't have a lot of time left, because I need to save enough. I need to save enough space to be able to, edit it and export it. Because I have to keep this video. I have to keep the original video in order to export the, edited version. But I also need to leave enough storage for YouTube to continue working, because if I have less than 500 gigabytes left, I mean megabytes worth of storage, my phone just does not work. Even the settings won't open. So that's also another problem. And I learned that the hard way. So, Kino, Ascension, Tangerlaw, Moon. These might be the two longer ones, so I'm gonna save. I might do one episode with these two. Actually, no, I'm gonna do these 3 and then these 2 in their own episode. So, Shinonuma. No, I'm not sick. For all you idiots out there thinking that. I'm not hopping on these memes or these trends, because trends are not good. They're always just stupid things that some 10-year-old just said, or some 13-year-old decided to scream out or something. Either that or just some stupid thing on the internet that other people are like, yeah, this is great, even though they put like 5 minutes into it, versus some guy putting 10 hours into it, and they're like, yeah, it's good, and just forget about it, which I absolutely hate about the world. That the ones that put more work in, had more work put into them, people liked them more than the ones that took like 5 minutes. But the ones that took 5 minutes were the ones that people remembered, instead of the one that somebody put their life and soul into, which I really just hate, because it doesn't feel right, if you ask me. That the one who, it's like that poor kid who does everything on his own. He works really hard on everything, and he gets it, and it looks really good. And versus that kid who just does nothing and gets whatever he wants. Yet the people admire the guy who gets whatever he wants without needing to do anything more than the one who's able to do things on his own. It's just kind of frustrating, if you ask me. Anyway, we're in Shinonuma, which I'm probably like 5 minutes late to saying that, but as long as I say it. This one I got to like round 3 because I was too busy talking and I was too stupid to actually play the map. So yeah, that's fun. And I'm thinking of eventually doing a 1-box on. Actually, I was thinking of maybe doing a 1-box on these, but then I have to do like 2 maps per episode. And that would just be annoying because I would have to. I'm not. Like, I have the mindset of somebody who has a ton of viewers, even though I don't. But I want to, just for the sake of the people who watch, like anybody who watches, I want to make sure they have at least it's at least watchable, this video. And if I stretch it out to like 5 parts, just so I can do each map, and with a 1-box, it's just gonna be, in my opinion, unnecessary. Well, it would be necessary so I can at least get the videos out, but it would be kind of annoying that I would have to do that. So I'd rather just upload I'm fine with doing a 2-part thing, but if I have to do like 5 parts of just for like 1 challenge or something, that's a no. That is just where I draw my own line. I already have the Shiva. I'm an idiot. I didn't even notice I bought the Shiva. God. It started. The second I start playing this map, for some reason my brain just melts in these challenges. My brain just falls apart completely and stops working. So my highest round was round 6 so far on Verrückt and Nacht. So let's see if I can get to 7 on this. I'll see it right now. There are gonna be some. Oh yeah. For Moon, I'm not gonna count the Area 51 as the starting room. Once I get the teleport, once I open up, once I use the teleporter, then that's when the challenge starts. I'll just say that right now. So when I play Moon in the next part, it's not gonna be just when I spawn in. I'm not gonna try to see how long it gets by Area 51. There's no way. My record is like 1 minute, I think, there. I don't know how somebody managed to last 30 minutes, like half an hour in there, but they did. And it's honestly just impressive. To be honest, like, this game itself is impressive. Call of Duty is such a great game, and that's why I want to go back and visit some of the old ones that I used to love playing, but I, don't really play anymore. I'm not using the right controller, that's why it feels weird. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm using a different. I've just realized I'm not using the controller I usually use. So that's why if I don't do anything, my character just looks up for no reason sometimes. It's like a bit of a Joy-Con drift issue, except it's basically like it feels like I'm slowly turning the stick up to make my guy start slow, but then go fast really quickly. Don't die. Even though my hands are like off the controller sometimes. It's weird. My guy starts looking up, but the camera moves slowly, and then, but it kind of accelerates the speed that it moves. So, no, don't die. It's round 4. Jesus, they're full on sprinting. Like, they're full on sprinting on round 4. Just chill out. Just chill out. Chilled out. Yeah, chilled out, apparently is how I see it. Just chillax. Okay, that's useful. I would be using. There are certain Golgums that I would be using, but I don't have them because I prestiged, because it also took me a few weeks to figure out how to do that. So yeah. I don't know why. The prestige thing in my opinion is annoying, because then all my customizations for all my guns are just kind of gone. Like I would be fine with the attachments going away, but the camo that's kind of the annoying part. And it also takes longer to level up, I think. Or at least that's what it feels like. Because before, I'd play like 2 matches and I'd be level 10. Now I play 5 matches and I'm level 3. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, the biggest problem with this map is going to be the bit where that there are 2 barriers up here, and then 2 down there, so training in this is going to be pretty hard. Because they come from every corridor in this, room. Hey, it's a light. So that's going to be a bit tricky. I don't know what I'm going to do for editing. I feel like I'm just going to probably add background music. Like, very slight background music, just to make it, you know, just to fill that silence when it happens. You know what I mean? Some people out there can probably relate to that. Because sometimes I forget I'm recording a video, or just I don't know what I don't know what to say. Actually, I just have nothing to say. So even though it might be for like a full 3 seconds, when you're watching the video, you know, maybe it happens once, it's fine. You know, you don't really notice. But then when it happens for like the 15th time, it starts to get really. Oh, there are hellhounds on this map. Ooh. Interesting. And very difficult. Hellhounds are actually a problem right now. Don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me. Don't eat me! I was gonna reload first. I was gonna try to reload first. Round 7, new record. Let's go, boys. The only reason I got past round 9, I mean, not round. We haven't got round 9. One reason I got past round 6, though. I mean, not round. Jesus, I can't count or say words, letters, numbers, blah 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 blah. The only reason I got past round 5. There we go. Was because of that death machine. I feel like I probably would have died because of the zombies in that round. Like, granted, I killed like 10 zombies with that death machine, so it wasn't that many. But it was still just kind of a lot of zombies. It sounded like I was gonna start singing the Halo theme. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Yep, that's an in plain sight. Why are half the zombies back here? Go over here, go over here. That was terrifyingly close. Oh my god. Gonna need a new pair of pants after this game. Jesus. No. 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 No, 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 no. No. Oh god, this is round 8 though. Honestly, I'm just getting lucky with these power-ups. That's just it. I'm just getting lucky with the power-ups. I have enough storage for about an hour, like for about 1 hour and 20 minutes for the video. I mean, like something like that. So I should have enough for make this video, unless it goes on for another like 8 minutes. Which unless it goes on for like another 10 minutes, then yeah, then I might not have enough to edit it. And I'm pretty sure the edits also make it, you know, take up more storage. Jesus. This is gonna be like an hour. This is gonna be like an hour-long video. I'm not gonna be able to edit this, aren't I? If I get to round 10, I'm probably just gonna end it, to be honest, because I want to be able to edit this video. I might be able to free up some storage if I try, just to be able to get it, you know, be able to export it, but probably not. Because I'm getting, like, a death machine every other round. Come on, bring it on, round. Yeah, well, So, and when I was playing Verrückt, yeah, I said that Verrückt was one of my favorite maps, and that is true. It's one of my favorites. But what my actual favorite is, though, I don't think I can choose. Oh. So much for a red screen, Jesus. Okay, that's the end. My favorite map ever, I would probably have to choose, well, for Treyarch Zombies, Transit. Just Transit. I have so many fun. It's just so much fun. People say the map sucks, and I do agree. But even though the map is bad, it's still fun, and that's what you have to remember. You can have fun in the map. People are like, oh well, the citizens in the fog. Don't go. Well, if you don't really like them, don't go into the fog. Just don't. People said, because apparently everyone hates the jet gun, and the only reason you would go into the fog is for the jet gun. That's the only reason you ever go in the fog, is the jet gun. That's the only reason you would ever want to go into the fog. And everybody hates the jet gun, so I don't know why you'd be trying to get it if you hate both the jet gun and the denizens and the fog, and those are the three things you run into. You can sit in the bus, have a really, you can have a really stupid time, like a stupidly fun time, or you can just kind of be frustrated running around fog, even though you don't have to. It's your choice. And everyone's like, Avogadro's annoying. If you punch him once with the Goblin Knuckles, then he's dead. It's not that, well, probably like twice, but it's not that hard. You walk up to him, press B or whatever button you press you guys have, and he's just dead. He's gone. It's just not rocket science here. Anyway. Oh yeah, and with non-trailer, and if my favorite map ever, including any Zombies game, Descent on Advanced Warfare, 100%. There's just no competition for anything else. No, none, not a single piece, not a single thing. Just the only competition for that only thing that I'd probably say is close is Carrier. Anyway, that's all I have for today, because I'm gonna have to split it up into multiple parts. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be doing Kino, Ascension, and Shangri-La next time. So I will see you all in the next video. Shadow Knight out. I also forgot that was my intro yesterday.